the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this.
Silly.
And we're in, it's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, when we say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way, so I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this.
Silly.
Van we're in, it's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello everyone. How are we doing today? We made it to another Wednesday, thank goodness. I hope we're all doing well, apart from Nightbot. It's good to see you guys. We are gonna pick up where we left off on Sunday. Continuing with these Caterpie eggs, we just need one more. But I see we had Razzie in here celebrating earlier on. Then we've got Frankie, Robin, Natasha, Clocky. How you guys doing? Loops, welcome in. Let me pin the chat rules real quick. Monarch, or Monarchist, how you doing? Welcome in. Your pain is immense. Well, I am terribly sorry to hear that. If you want to use this stream to distract you from said pain, please do. We do try and keep the vibes nice and positive here. Robin, how you doing? Pro Gamer, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. It is lovely to have you. So we're going to be doing a little bit of hatching and gathering for a little while. My theory is if I didn't gather a whole bunch of eggs, I'm kind of forcing the universe to give me a shiny. We'll see. But how are we doing? It's so good to see you. Let me know if you guys are doing any shiny hunting, what your day has been like. I have just had work today. Just the usual. Thank you, Monarchist. I appreciate that a lot. Doing something I've never done before. I'm dual hunting for shiny fossils. My Switch 1 with Dracozolt. And my brother switched 2 with Dracovish. Good luck, Frankie. I do love a good dual hunt. I really, really do. Work too? Ugh. How you feeling, Natasha? How's your day going? I've just been blasting the same song on repeat. I do the exact same thing. I'm glad it's not just me, Robin. I'm definitely one of those annoying people that will have like an earworm and I'll have to listen to the same song multiple times. Luckily, I don't have to bother getting Shiny Charm on the Switch 2 because they're not affected by it. Yeah, that's always, well, swings and roundabouts, right? Like, it's positive that you don't have to do the grind. Why did my auto counter not work? Why did my auto counter not work? Maybe I didn't leave it up long enough. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's not working. Let me reset this. Let me reset this real quick. Bear with me, guys. This one. This one. Masuda. Star Hunt. Let's see. Let's see. Heisenberger, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna have to retake the screenshot. Technical difficulties, guys. Apparently I can't say difficulties either. You'll be right back, sounds good, Frankie. But yeah, it's a double-edged sword, right? You don't have to do the grind for the shiny charm. However, those shiny odds are not as good. Right, let me take another screenshot real quick. I don't know what happened there. That, we'll drop a quick save. Yes. Oh, that's why I was picking the wrong screenshot. I'm so silly. Why do I have two screenshots? It's called egg. And how has that not told me I can't do that? Okay, right. This should now work. There we go, guys. I promise I know what I'm doing. There we go. 54. Happy Wednesday to you, Chaz. Any pre-stream shinies today? No, unfortunately not. I did hatch an egg before stream to set up the auto counter, which clearly worked. And it was just a regular fish, unfortunately. There we go. The auto counter is working. We are good to go. Feeling a tiny bit better, but not quite there yet. Baby steps. As long as you're improving, that's the most important thing. But I hope you feel fully better soon. Okay, right, let's change up these eggs. No shiny in the first 5, unfortunately. I have just under 2 boxes to start off with. So hopefully it shines and then we can move on. I'm fully set up in Shining Pearl. So as soon as this is done, we'll be ready to go over to Shining Pearl. I'm in the right area to start the Poke Radars for Spearow and Rattata. I'm not going to be fussy. Whichever one comes first is the one we're going to Poke Radar. And if we do it midstream, then we do it midstream. We'll see. Hopefully we get an early shiny today. Difficulties. Pug, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here, guys. Do like the stream if you haven't yet. I would really appreciate that. I hope I did this right. Did I move on to the next box? Anyone been doing any shiny hunting since Sunday? Because... oh, I did. I have been doing some. I actually went back into PLZA and I got quite a few of the regular shinies that I still needed for my National Living Dex that I thought I already had, but I hadn't. So I got the Air Online. That's done. I got Diggersby. Diggersby was quite funny. I literally just had to go to Zone 17, and there was one just there that had been there since before the DLC, I think. Since before I started playing that. So I just took that one. And then I also, because of the way the map was laid out, while I got the Aerons, I also got 2 Onyxes. So I needed both of those for my National Living Dex. So one of those, obviously Onyx goes towards Gen 1. So that is why my Gen 1 shinies have gone up. And I've also been doing a bunch of Moltres DAs off stream as well, which has been a lot of fun. I have an insanely good God Path. So we'll see. If I get that off stream, I do. Who knows?
Look at me.
Natasha, I'm looking at you. 24 months. You are a rainbow turnip, and that is very, very exciting. Hype in the chat, please. Thank you so much, Natasha, for 2 years of membership. That's crazy. Feels like it's flown by, but also feels like I've known you for so much longer than that. Did I give away my memberships? I feel like I did, right? Yeah. Oh no, I have 10 memberships left. Guys, hold on to your hats if you're a grey name in chat. Korax, how you doing, by the way?
Yay!
Who are we gonna get? We got Sir J Batch, Sofifi, Maddie, Abe, and Lunala S or Lunala's TV. I'm gonna go with that one. You know what? Let's do 5 more. Let's do 5 more. Why not, hey? Hopefully this will bring us some shiny luck too. Welcome back, Frankie. Who are we gonna get? We got Courtney, we got Den, we got Kalia, we got Sander, and we got Gavin Smith. I wish that it would have picked people that were actively in the chat right now, but hype in the chat nonetheless. Thank you so much, YouTube, for allowing me to gift those 10 memberships every month. Appreciate you. Chaz! Oh my goodness, Chaz! You're amazing. Thank you for matching that 10. Let's get some hype in the chat, please. Who you gonna get? You got Magical Weeb, you got Just a Person, Sir Jaguars for Life, Ghosty TA, Slime Boy, David Kirkman, Aloanel Swell, To the Max, Mr. Asparagus, and Annalise Nicole. There we go. Made that way more complicated than it needed to be. Thank you so much, Chaz. You're amazing. Really, really appreciate your support. And thank you for the hype, Natasha. Let's get some more hype. Monarchist, it is a completely random thing. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I've known people who aren't even subscribed to the channel to be gifted memberships over people that are active in the chat. So there really is no rhyme and reason, unfortunately, on YouTube with the gifted memberships. But what I will say is if you do stick around, hopefully after a little while, if we are gifted memberships, you might get one. Chaz is a goat. Yeah, you have to get lucky. I need more plum paint in Pokopia, but it takes so much time. It does take a while to get resources in Pokopia, Robin, right? I struggled a lot because I'm trying to fix or rebuild the beach map. I forget what it's called. And that requires a lot of red brick. And yeah, it's a little frustrating because even if you have the materials, you can only give them to the Pokemon in like small batches. Graph, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. We are so close to 7.1k, which is exciting. Me when the new Overwatch hero looks really cool and fun to play and got a cinematic trailer. Life is good. Love that for you, Loops. That's exciting. When's that come out, or is it already out? You guys are great. Thank you for always being here and hanging out with me. Hopefully we can move on from Caterpie today. Oops. We are 15 eggs in. Actually, I don't even have to do that, right? It's probably going to be easier for me to do that. There we go. Honestly, she could be F tier and I'd still love her because we finally got another lore-related trailer. Let's go. Amber!
Yes!
Drop this here, hand over mouth emoji.
Amber, thank you so much for 39 months. Crazy amount of time to be supporting the channel as a member. Let's get some love and some hype in the chat, please, for Amber. How you doing? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Gen 8, in my opinion, has no bad shinies. They all look good. I just love Gen 8 in general. I think I might be a bit biased because, you know, Galar's UK. I do love Gen 8. She drops with the new season in a week or two. That's exciting. What Pokemon game is it? This is Pokemon Sword that I'm playing today. It's Gen 8. Thank you, Robin, for the shiny luck. Appreciate you. Doing okay, just trying to catch up on some cleaning. Good luck, Amber. Matthew Fish, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Sword is better than Shield, in my opinion. Honestly, the difference is so slight, but I agree. So I actually have Sword and Shield, but Sword was the one that I got first. And then I just loved it, and I wanted to do like dual hunts, especially like dual DAs. So I also got Shield. But yeah, I had... So when Pokemon games come out, or in this case, this was retrospectively. So before I bought this game, I'd like to have a good look at all the exclusives and stuff. And yeah, I preferred Sword to Shield. The trailer was so cool, and it involved the two characters that I find the most interesting right now, being Emra, and Freya, pronounced Freya. I love that I got Freya right, which understandably is the one that you gave me the pronunciation for, but I couldn't do Emra. Emre, there we go. Thank you so much, Loops. The one that you thought I would be okay with was the one I struggled with. That's exciting. It's so cool that you're like back into Overwatch now, Loops. When he explains how to say Freya, but she actually needed help with the other name. Natasha. You when you're Loops? Am I right? Tried to help in the wrong direction. It was appreciated, Loops. Oh, that should be 70. You messed that sentence up. Oh, I thought you were just trying to be like Loops. No offense, Loops. Have you seen that there has been shiny Pokemon found in Champions already? I haven't. So the only like teeny tiny bit of Champions gameplay that I've seen was this morning. Nick spent like the first half of his stream playing some of it, and really it was like just a couple of battles and like all the setup stuff. So I haven't seen much at all, but I did hear that there were shinies. So that's pretty cool. Yes, Loops? We got Shiny Hunting and Champions before Pokemon Snap. Man, Pokemon Snap would have been so good with Shinies in. And they could have so easily like put it in, and the replayability would have been so much more. BNSN, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. So I feel that, Frankie. I feel that. Will I play Champions? I mean, the game is free. I feel like it might be silly of me to not check it out. I am not... Did I change my eggs? I did. I am not a battler at all when it comes to Pokemon. However, I am a shiny hunter and I do want to learn more. And I feel like it might be a good opportunity for me to learn a little bit more about battling. It seems from what I saw to be like a game that's kind of very entry level when it comes to battling, but you can make it more complicated if you already know what you're doing. So we'll see. She turned my brain fart into an insult towards you, Loops. I'm so sorry, Loops. Do you have a shiny owned Tempo Rockruff? I've hatched over 12k eggs and still haven't got one, and I'm using the Masuda method. Dag, I don't think I do. I can't remember. I would have got it in Scarlet Violet. And I can't remember, because I have my shiny living dex done in Scarlet Violet, but I can't remember how many of the forms I got. Like, I got a bunch of forms, but I don't know if I got all the Rockruffs. Robin, my favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu. What's your favorite? How could you do me like that, Natasha? I'm so sorry, Loops. I'm so sorry. TR Pokemon, how are you doing? Please don't tell Sarah I was mean to you. Sarah very much has those vibes with Loops where it's like, I guess it depends on what mood Sarah's in, but most of the time with Sarah, she's like, you know when you have like a sibling and you can really moan and complain about your siblings, but as soon as someone else joins in, it's like, ew, you can't talk about my siblings like that. That's the energy there. Alexa, call Sarah. Also, really sorry to anyone that has an Alexa. That set off their Alexa. And you know anyone called Sarah, who they are now calling. I really, really do apologize. Yours is Gardevoir. Ever since you watched X and Y, you've loved it. I love that. Gardevoir is such a pretty Pokemon. My favorite shiny version, I always feel like this is a bit boring because people tend to ask me that after they've asked me what my favorite Pokemon is, and it's Mimikyu again. I just think it's obviously not the boldest, brightest shiny, but it's a shiny that kind of fits the vibe of Mimikyu so well. It's literally just like the color is drained. What little color Mimikyu has been drained, and I just love it. I think it's great. And yeah, Robbie, welcome into the chat, but we don't have any codes or anything like that or any trading in the chat, please. We do have a Discord server. If you have Discord, there is a trading channel in there if you want to see. I don't know if there is a chance that anyone might be able to join you, but we'll see. That's the way to do it. Thank you, Natasha. Me, a humble Gliscor stan. Wow. Gliscor stan, going through my daily struggles. He hasn't had a cool card printed in the TCG since like 2009. That's rough, Loops. That really is rough. I feel like you're on one end of the spectrum and I'm kind of on the other end, with Mimikyu being like one of the more popular Pokemon. Sure, it has a lot of cards, but a lot of them are very expensive. Risha, how you doing? Welcome in. Monarchist with the 6-7 and the broken heart and the tears and the weep. What's it called? What's it called when a flower, a wilting flower. There we go. One of Ash's main Pokemon during the Diamond and Pearl anime, by the way. Yeah, so you'd think it would be more popular, right, Loops? I like how Shiny Mimikyu appeared in the anime but was called a dead Mimikyu. I didn't know that, frankly, so I don't know much about, like, the anime and the lore behind the anime, so that's cool. Withering, slithering. Right, Loops? I hope you've all had a better day than mine. Really needed this stream, Risha. I'm so sorry to hear that. Really hope this stream can at least just kind of, you know, relax you a bit, bring things down a little bit. I hope you're okay. Okay, first box done. No shiny. Let's do a quick save. Gen 7 anime Acerola, I think the trainer was called. Yeah, I love Acerola. Not even an IR. Loops, I feel your pain. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I feel better, Rishi. I feel better, Monarchist. I know it's probably easier said than done, but try and fit some self-care in today. And look after yourself. TR Pokemon, how you doing, by the way? Thank you for the 21 likes. You guys are incredible. Thank you to the new subscribers we've had. We're now officially over 7.09. That's pretty cool. You said we're going to get it on 472 TR Pokemon. I mean, that would be great in theory. That is under odds. However, I got pretty lucky with the other two. We got them pretty early on. I think 172 and 279. So yeah, the first one in 172 eggs, the second one in 279 eggs. So I don't know, this might be the one that makes us wait a little bit longer. We'll see. Ghost, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. How's your Wednesday going? Fractal Emotions, welcome in. How you doing? Clocky, how you doing? Natasha, thank you for the luck. You just tried Champions and you love it. I love that. Anyone else tried Champions or going to try Champions? Let me know. And let me know if you have played it, what you're thinking. Tired but doing all right. I feel that, Clocky. How's it going with the worm? Ninjatula going good, thank you. Still baby numbers for this last one, so I can't complain too much. My day was good, Clocky. It was busy, lots of work stuff. Also, guys, that reminds me, Clocky, you guys are going to have to be my, my crutches, my mental, physical, and emotional support starting next week for 2 weeks. And this is such a, non-complaint to the people that have to go into work every single day. I'm not used to it anymore, and I have to go into work every single day for a 2-week stretch, and I still want to maintain my streams. So I still want to do my Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday streams. So please, if you can make it to the streams, come along and help me. I'm sure I will be exhausted, and I'm sure I will do silly things. So come hang out. Thank you, Natasha. Cheese, welcome in. All I've heard from champions is that it's a lot of issues that makes it worse than just doing matches in Scarlet Violet or Showdown. Interesting, Cheese. TR, I do like anime. Like, I really appreciate how beautiful some anime is, but I don't watch it. And I've had lots of great anime recommendations given to me in the past. I've just never had the time to be able to, like, invest in it. Thank you, Rishia. Hey, as someone that goes to work every day, it's torture, so I get it. Right, Clocky? You've grown! Oh my goodness, Clocky! You are an alpha turnip! Let's go! Let's get some hype in the chat, please, for Clocky and his 36 months of membership. I think this should be 85. Thank you so much, Clocky. You're gonna be fishing all day tomorrow. Have fun. You want me to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I have had that one recommended to me before. I'm not gonna lie, the first time it was recommended to me, I thought people were talking about JoJo Siwa. Which I don't know if that shows my age, I'm not sure. Oh, let's not do that, Frankie. Let's not do that. Let's just turn up to the streams, hopefully, and make me feel better after a long day of work. You like JoJo's? Only season 1 and 2, though season 3 gets confusing. Interesting. Doing a shiny hunt in Sword, Pug, good luck. Who are you going for? You like part 3 the best? Interesting. Not enough people play older games now. I think there's a balance, right? Because Pokemon fans are quite lucky. Pokemon are always like introducing new games and stuff, which I think is great. But yeah, I do think it's nice to go back to the older games. I don't know, but for me, like Sword and Shield, and even now I've been playing BDSP more. I feel like that has more replayability to me now than like PLZA and Scarlet Violet, but that could be because I did invest a lot of time into Scarlet Violet and PLZA, and I kind of did everything at that point. Whereas, I don't know, it feels like there's more to Sword and Shield and that it's going to take longer to get all the shinies that I need. So maybe that's the difference. I don't know. I kind of talked myself around my own opinion there. Oops. We're in the Gendar box. Oh dear, Gendar. That was a time. You don't like Stardust Crusaders that much? I don't think I've heard of that before. Dynamax raids are amazing. I've been having a lot of fun with those again. BDSP is a whole project and a half, right, Ghost? I'm getting Ultra Moon soon. They have to ship it separately from a different store because one of the 3DS's, the one the 3DS came for didn't have it. Interesting. I would love to play. That's Gen 7, right? I would love to play Gen 7. Clocky, yeah, I had seen that before, I think. Someone, was that... Correct me if I'm wrong, was that publicly known or not before Champions came out? Because someone was in, I think Chaz said earlier on in chat that people have found some already, which is crazy. Hey, it's fun though, right, Clocky? To like see, like, I don't really know how it works because the only like gameplay I've seen, Clocky, is what Nick played this morning on his stream. So I don't really know like how it would work. But it's interesting. WBM, how you doing? You're finally making progress in the ZA DLC. Let's go, Loops. You want to get back into DAs? You should, Natasha. Oh, God. To be fair, you're a bit rusty, Nicholas, because I did mention you about 20 minutes ago and you didn't turn up then. The odds sound high. I was just in the shower and a spider got on you. Oh my gosh, Robin, I don't know about you, but I really don't like spiders. Why that bug? Hello, Sash. How you doing? Welcome in. I am doing this bug because I am trying to get one of every single Gen 1 shiny, minus Mew, before Gen 10 comes out. So I'm currently at 122 out of 150. I haven't been doing them in order. These are the Gen 1 shinies that I've got since I started playing Pokemon a few years ago. However, now I've set myself this challenge. We're trying to do them as best as we can in Pokédex order of what I have left. And Caterpie is the first one. So I needed 3. We have 2. I'm going for the last one now. I remember saving up for a Nintendo Switch when I was younger, but I got tonsillitis and we had to use the money for medicine, Monicus. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you have a Switch now? Hopefully you do. You get 7 Pokemon and can pick 1. Each one has a shiny chance, maybe. Interesting. Yeah, me too, Robin. I really don't like spiders. Oh, my auto counter was not my friend that round. Jimmy Boots, how you doing? Doing good, thanks for asking. Good luck on your hunt. About to download Champions. Good luck with Champions, W. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I don't know why, but I don't smack bugs. I full force Bruce Lee punch them. Oh my gosh. You never got one? I'm sorry to hear that, Monicus. Hopefully one day. Doing Mewtwo raids? Good luck, Pug. So yeah, after we get this Caterpie, the next one on the list is Rattata. Let me check my list. Does Rattata come before Spearow? Yeah. So Rattata and Raticate, I need both of those. And then I also need Spearow and Fearow, but the patch of grass I'm going to be using in BDSP for the Poke Radar has all 4 of those. Ideally, because Rattata and Spearow are the rarest spawns, I want to try and go for those. So if I were, for example, to get Spearow before Rattata, I would do that just because it makes sense, because it is... Like, the challenge is going to be finding the Pokemon to start the chain, I think. I was just curious because I've never actually looked. I only have 16 left for Gen 1. Ooh, that's good, Nicholas. I was surprised at how many Gen 1 I had, if I'm being honest. I did think that number was going to be a bit lower, but once I realized that it was something that is potentially doable before, like, what, next year? If I assume that I have maybe about a year. I don't know if that's wishful thinking. Before Gen 10 comes out, I think it's doable. I accidentally caught Mewtwo in DA, so I unfortunately can't hunt it anymore. That's the worst, right, Frankie? I'm shiny hunting in Fire Red. Wish me luck. They're almost double the odds in this game. Good luck, Handle. Yeah, 122 is actually super impressive for not intentionally hunting them, right? I mean, being 16 off is more impressive. I used to hunt in Base Red. Nice. That sounds crazy. Just thought an NPC was a shell for Duskull. Should have gone to Specsavers. You really should have. That's such a British reference, but I feel like every single person from the UK will get that reference. Doesn't matter what age you are, you'll get that reference. Oh, look, guys, egg 100. Will it be shiny? It's not shiny. It's your birthday today, Akil! Guys, you know the drill. Let's get some happy birthday Turnip birthday cakes in the chat if you are a member. And if you are not a member, let's just spam some birthday emojis for a second. Happy birthday, Akil. How has your day been? I hope you have had the most incredible day so far. And it continues to get better. They pinched me chips, Mum. Gangala, how you doing, Razzie? It's good to see you, bestie. How's your day going? It's actually the glasses place-ish that I go to the most. Yeah, I go to Specsavers. Hashtag not sponsored. It's been good. I'm so glad to hear that. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm doing well, thank you. Just had work today and now I'm shiny hunting. Could be a lot worse. Sup, Carly fans? Still gotta wait until next week until your birthday. That's not long. I have to wait till next month till my birthday. Slightly less than a month away now. I am gonna do a fun birthday stream, I think. Not sure what we'll do yet. But I want to have a nice long birthday stream, I think, this year. Drop a psych and subscribe for more of this. Stiver Jack, how you doing? Welcome in. You have to wait until next year until your birthday? No. Whose birthday is it? It is the wonderful Man's Like a Keel, Sonic Advances, 8566's birthday today. Work is making you lose your mind? No. Up in here, up in here. Work is not making me go all out. Yeah, just 2 weeks ago, Robin, but you get cake tomorrow because it's your sister's. Perks of siblings, right, Robin? Enjoy the cake. Tomorrow is your birthday, Jack. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Lots of birthdays coming up. I tell you, there is a whole bunch of birthdays in May as well, especially within this community. There's like the first week of May, I feel like it's someone's birthday every day. When you're in Carly Mae's stream and you've lost your mind, Razzie, what are you going to do? Act a fool. You did the most privileged adult thing ever this week. What did you do? I think April and May seem to be very busy. April, May, and June seem to be busy months. I can't wait to try some champions tonight. I see a lot of people already hate it online, which probably means it'll be quite good. Yeah, I hear people have been getting shinies already, Razzie. I have to wait till National Cherry Popsicle Day for your birthday, August 26th. I love that. Have I ever looked at what national days are on my birthday? I mean, my birthday is one day before Star Wars Day, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Because, like, every day has one, right? World Press Freedom Day. I mean, I guess that's important. National Paranormal Day. National Montana Day. Anyone in the chat from Montana? Sometimes Labor Day. I've been big time craving a cake donut with chocolate frosting with rainbow sprinkles, but people don't really make cake donuts anymore because, I don't know, people like those other type of donuts more. don't get me wrong, I love me some regular donuts, but a cake donut with chocolate frosting and rainbow sprinkles will always slap for you. So it's a long story. May the 3rd be with you. Plenty of hot summers is why there's lots of April, May birthdays. Still went to my part-time job on your birthday. Grind never stops. Just has to be that way sometimes, unfortunately. So I contacted a local donut shop, told them I will pay whatever you want for a dozen cake donuts with chocolate frosting and rainbow sprinkles. And they're actually doing it for you. I love that. Yeah, honestly, because if you know me, my favorite coffee is Tim Hortons. And I don't really like their donuts that much, but I like their cake donut. Their chocolate cake donut is actually really good. Well, I think it's just their chocolate donut, but it's like cake instead of donut. It does slap. Yeah, good question, Razzie. How much does it cost for them to make you 12 custom-made donuts? I shared it with newspapers, ghosts, and Montana. 3 of the things that exist in this world. Do they? I don't know. National Chocolate Custard Day? Oh my gosh, I haven't had chocolate custard since I was very young. September 6th is primarily recognized as National Read a Book Day and National Coffee Ice Cream Day in the United States. Those are 2 cool things. You could read a book and eat some coffee ice cream on your birthday. Other notable observations on this date include Fight Procrastination Day, National Pet Rock Day, and in some years it falls near or Labour weekend. Near or on Labour weekend, there we go. National Pet Rock Day is crazy. I want to know what Fight Procrastination Day is. I don't get it. Teletubby custard? Fractal, are you British by any chance? Wait, were the Teletubbies national? Travis Stacey, how you doing? Welcome in. Can't wait to bring my pet rock to work on your birthday. You are British? I figured. You been busy? Good busy, hopefully. I've also been busy, but yeah, for me, good busy, which is nice. Nick, tell me what's the price of your donuts, right? We all want to know. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? How much would you pay knowing that the bakery were going out of their way to make you 12 chocolate cake donuts with cake donuts with chocolate frosting and rainbow sprinkles, 12 of them? How much would you pay? I'm gonna guess, I don't think I would pay this myself, but I'm gonna guess it was around like the $20 mark. 25, well, Canadian dollars, maybe like a 25 Canadian dollars. $12? Okay. Do I take it back? That's a great price. That's $1 a donut. Coffee and toast, enjoy, Risha. I mean, it's not a chain and they seem to be nice and Canadian, right? 20 felt right for me too. But yeah, $1 a donut? Insane. I never heard you shout before. I got very shocked. Ninja, I was very shocked at the $1 a donut. That's a crazy deal. Yeah, cake donut would be so good right now. Hot coffee, yeah. Oh my god. Coffee and a donut. I'm gonna shiny hunt every single fairy type in Pokemon. Good luck. That's a cool little target to set yourself. Sorry to hear that, Monarchist. Oh, half a dozen? Oh, so we were kind of on track. I missed the half. I thought it was a dozen. But that's, yeah, $2 for... Like, I feel like, yeah, like $12 for half a dozen just, like, donuts that they batch made wouldn't be too bad, right? For a bakery, like bakery prices. You have to take pictures of these donuts. And what was the turnaround on these donuts too? I'm so interested. So you called them up today. When are they going to have them made for you? Or have they already made them for you? This weekend? Nice. But that is like the true definition of like free will and adult money, right? If you don't ask, you don't get. You called them yesterday? Nice. Jack, how you doing? He only sends me pictures of tacos for some reason. Wow, Nicola. Why no ages in chat? For people's safety, Jack. The internet isn't a very safe space sometimes, and I want to ensure that this is a safe space, and we don't know who we're talking to behind the screen. So it's best to keep your age to yourself. I try and encourage it even with people that are, you know, adults, because it can encourage the younger people to share their age. So we just keep ages out of the chat in general. It's not really an important piece of information that people need to know. Thank you, Jack. Everyone know that I in-face a pepper. You in-face a pepper. You're enjoying your birthday, Aquil. I'm so glad to hear that. You deserve to have a great day today. What have you been playing? Yes, you are in-face a pepper. I am in fact a pepper. Not just any pepper. A ghost pepper. You've been playing Pac-Man Championship Edition several times over the past couple of hours. I had a feeling you might be playing something today. Hope you've been having fun. Okay, I need to check because I have a feeling my auto counter may not have picked up one. I was right. It's 117. Thank you for the 29 likes. You guys are incredible. I was really hoping that like by this time we would have got the shiny and we'd be moving on to BDSP. But wishful thinking, I suppose. Then I wanted to grind on Bubble, I love that name, to beat my high score of over 2 million points. Are you still yet to do that, Keel? Good luck. Sounded like I was about to yawn. I actually yawned earlier on in stream and you didn't catch it. So more fool you, Natasha. Yeah, you did really used to bully me. How could I forget? You used to bully me when I yawned, and you used to bully me when I did hydration checks. Good times. That's what friends are for, right? I feel like I should start a yawn counter like Nicholas has for next week. 2,620,740 is an insane score. My goodness. Do it, right? I feel like especially like Friday stream. Ooh. My next 2 Friday streams are gonna probably be rough. Yuri City, how you doing? Welcome in. I know I'm gonna need them though, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to have like 2 weeks off of streams because you guys are gonna be my sanity. And I know that's a lot of responsibility to put on your shoulders, but I'm gonna need you. I really need to drink water. You only drank 1 cup today, Robin. Let's drink some water in solidarity. Hydration check, guys. And thank you, Natasha. Might do another game. It depends. Hey, it's your birthday. You do whatever you feel like doing. Thank you for popping in. Do watch using all the capital letters in the future, Jack, but I appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your day. You're gonna have to go to school? I'm sorry to hear that, Monica. So let's try keep things positive. Obviously, you know, if you are in pain and you're having issues, there are, you know, professionals or an adult maybe that you can talk to. But we can't really do much here in chat, so let's just try to take your mind off of it. Come on, Caterpie, shine for me. It's all right, Jack. Have a great rest of your day. Not shiny. Yeah, I was torn as to whether or not, like, do I spend the time to gather a whole bunch of eggs off stream, or do we hatch and gather? And I think now I only have 1 left, even if we don't get the shiny this stream. I'm just going to do the hatch and gather method. I do not want to be hatching a whole bunch of eggs when I don't need the shiny, you know? I want to get this Caterpie and I want to evolve them and I want to move on. On paper, it doesn't look like we have a lot to get. In reality, some of those hunts can take months, you know? X-nay made me sore, not gonna lie. Okay, that should be 125. We should do a save check too. Like, if I'm only ever like a box of eggs ahead of myself at a time, it's not too bad, right? I can hatch an extra 30 eggs. It's not the end of the world. I like when games make little fetch quests. I just found a little thing that looks like an NPC's baby in Silksong. I'm going to give it to them. I'll pitch in to say how it goes. Good luck, Ninjato. In reality, we pray to the shinies themselves to shine. Come on, Caterpie. I have so many Galarian and Alolan Meowth eggs in Scarlet I need to power through. It's rough, right, Razzie? That's always the fear for me. Like, it's really great. It feels good to, like, be super productive and gather a whole bunch of eggs. But it could be quite a common occurrence to get the shinies quite early on. And it's rough. Yeah, I think for me, I've had a couple of instances like that, and they've been in Scarlet Violet too. Because I used to gather boxes and boxes of eggs at the same time in that game. I wish there was a way to like automate it, Razzie. So you could totally just do it whilst doing something else. Gathered all those eggs before ZA, and then the Meowths are all available in ZA, so all the eggs are a waste of time, at least 7 boxes. Sucks. Apparently the darn thing is a parasite. Uh-oh. That was a terrible misjudgment then, Injartle. That's actually a really good idea, Razzie. At least there's some incentive in there, right? Very smart move. Hey, Razzie. Smart move. See, when I said it, it sounded genuine, Natasha. When you said it, not so much. Hey, thanks. So we have to get this before 172 or 276. That's the plan. Somewhere before 276, but preferably before 172. He's a good guy, that guy. He really is. Moon of Shine. Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing. 122 out of 150 doesn't sound that bad. It took me like 5 months to get Muna, and that's just one Pokemon. And we don't even know when my deadline is. We don't even know yet when Gen 10 is going to come out. Could be a year away, could be way sooner. Yeah, that is a positive, Natasha. So that's at least 8 months. I have at least 8 months. But even then, like I said, give us a couple of Moonas. That could be 6 months out of that 8 months. Hang on, Rosie, your profile picture. It looks mad familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. I don't even know what it is. I can't even see what it is from here. Let me have a look. Oh, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. Like, I know what it's from. And I remember, I think you showed me it before, Razzie, right? But I don't remember what it's called. You want the devs to have as much time to make the best game they can. Yeah, I feel that, Ninjatle. I feel like Pokopia, obviously I don't know, but they must have been working on that game for a really decent amount of time, and it really shows. But I do understand that obviously it's a different kind of pressure, right? The next generation game is like expected, whereas Pokopia was like, they could just work on it whenever. Okay then. What's up, Natasha? I'm so happy you got it before you had to craft secret packs every 23 hours to retry. SP Lil Knight Alt Arc. This might be a silly question, and I think I know the answer to it, but I'm gonna ask. So, the Yu-Gi-Oh game that you play online, Razzie, it's not like Pocket TCG where the cards are specifically released for Pocket TCG. They're all real cards, right? It started development around the start of COVID, according to those huge leaks. So obviously, Razzie, I didn't want to know anything about the leaks at the time. Did people know then that there was like a Pokopia type game coming out at some point? Like, how much Pokopia information was leaked? All real cards, some cards' arts are exclusive to Master Duel. Interesting. That's cool. Because that would be, your profile picture would be like a really cool one to have like as a physical card, I think. Purple. Oh yeah, I just remembered what I did. I don't know myself. I had the leaks curated to me, and they mostly focused on Gen 10, PLZA, and the Future Projects Cancel project. Interesting, okay. I'm very glad, like, considering how in the Pokemon world I am now, I'm very glad, like, that I didn't have it spoiled for me at all. Like, I had zero idea that they were even contemplating working on a game like Pokopia. FB and stuff, how you doing? Welcome in. Major, welcome in. How you doing? Natasha, it was really a struggle because I wanted to use emojis. And there wasn't like a field emoji. So that was as good as I got. You're on a trampoline. Fractal, have fun. Stay safe. This card is only on Master Duel as far as I know. Okay, interesting. Like, I feel like that card art would have been so cool to have, like, as a poster as a kid. I used to love, like, I remember one side of my bedroom, the entire wall was, like, covered in posters. I feel like that would be a cool one to have on a poster. It's okay, you still get it? I'm glad you did. I was a bit worried that I was going to have to explain myself. And I did anyway, but I'm glad you got it. Ooh, how many boxes? Is that 3 boxes? Yeah, right. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know because I didn't clear my boxes after last time because I am the worst. The bed kind of did the trick. Yeah, that probably helped, right? I should have been brave enough to not put the in the middle of it, but I wasn't brave enough. We need that card to release. Physical normal SB Little Knight is expensive. Doing good. Just heard the country's midterms have been cancelled and replaced with online assessments. I won't get into too much detail, but it gives you time to study more and relax. Sounds good, Major. Doing good. Oh, I read that already. Is YouTube doing that thing where messages are coming through twice again? We haven't had that one in a while. Be brave. I know, I should. Then I realized you were talking about school and I took a deep breath. Also, then I realized you aren't in the USA. Oh, the first sentence of your message gave me a heart attack. Oh, the country's midterms have been cancelled. Oh, okay. I don't know if you've heard a lot of random kids randomly proclaiming they want a Legends Galar game, but it's because one of the major leaks from the Terra leak. Funny how nobody predicted that before. I kind of feel that now just from like doing this for so long. If someone makes like a really random prediction and like you start to hear like a few people saying the same thing. With PLZA it was Mega Starmie, right? That one, like, who wants a Mega Starmie? Like, how is that on anyone's brainwave? And then suddenly, like, 5 or 6 people within the space of, like, a week are telling me they want a Mega Starmie? You know? Like, sometimes it's just way too obvious. 2 days ago, I predicted I was going to waste $10 on Pokemon Champions. And you did. You're in the desert, but not quite the Sahara Desert. Right, okay, Major. Yeah, I quite like that feature. Just purely from like a Razzie can make a great team and I can copy it standpoint. That was my thought process. Oops. You're in the desert region too, Monarchist? That's cool. If I was a tryhard, I would share a bad team that made people think it's great, and then I'd have the counters ready to go. That would be terribly mean. Be lurking, me and my friends are booking Amsterdam. That's so exciting, Sarah. Love you too. Thank you so much for lurking. Good luck booking the vacay. It's just so one-dimensional. If I don't like battling, it's not for me at all. So I'm going to force myself to try getting into battling. But I doubt this will hold your interest past a month. Yeah, I mean, it's totally worth a try, right? It's a new Pokemon game. It has, like, mass appeal. It's free for the most part. Like, why not give it a go, you know? And you might end up loving it. So I still don't really understand it, like, fully. But would it be something that, like, you would stream? So say, Razzie, for example, you did really enjoy it. Would you stream it and then, like, people who have the game can, like, battle you? Is that the concept of it? Did someone say free? I mean, I'm going to buy either for real. I'm going to buy either for real or let's go. Buy red or leave green based on the exclusives. Yeah, so Pokemon Champions came out yesterday, I think, Major. And yeah, it's a free game. There are microtransactions, but like the game is free. And it's like it's to do with like battling Pokemon. So if that interests you, definitely check it out. Shiny hunting, I see. That's a challenge, but it's different colored Pokemon, so it's worth it. Razvan, welcome in. I am shiny hunting. I'm currently trying to get one of every single Pokemon in, as a shiny from Gen 1 before Gen 10. You hate that you love politics? There's nothing wrong with being interested in politics at all. In theory, I guess. I wouldn't enjoy streaming something like that because you could just stream snipe. Oh yeah, that's so true, Razzie. Yeah, that would not be fun. Yeah, some microtransactions in there, Major. From what I've seen, it's quite different. I think it's more like traditional Pokemon battling, right? As opposed to Unite, which is, I don't know, it has a very different feel to it. From what I've seen. A good day, old Nintendo. How you doing? Good to see you. And you can get shinies in it, which is quite cool. Yeah, I've seen like a fair amount of Unite gameplay. It's not like traditional battling Pokemon, right? You're like running around as the Pokemon, like battling. Whereas this is like you have a team and you battle someone else's team. Hump day, all downhill from here. That's the dream, that's the hope. Getting closer and closer to the weekend. You've been thinking of transferring your shiny Mew from Pogo just to have it in battle, just to have it battle people on champions? I mean, if that's possible, that would be really cool. Me too. I want to have a nice, peaceful, relaxing weekend this weekend to kind of mentally prepare myself for the next couple of weeks. Ah, no legendaries or mythicals yet. So not yet, Major. When's the last time I went to Piccadilly? Gosh. $5 years ago, maybe? I don't know. What's your favorite shiny Pokemon out of all 1025? Is it Ditto? Ditto is up there for sure. Ditto's up there for just my all-time favorite Pokemon. But it would probably be Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon of all time and my favorite shiny of all time. Yeah, I'm sure it will come eventually though, Major. Do I have to go into the office this week again too? So no, I went in on Tuesday. I went in Tuesday, so I don't have to go back in now till Monday. I mean, it's a totally different experience, like going into the office now as it was at my old workplace. Like, it's not bad. It's tiring. So I'm just gonna be like super tired for stream. Airy, you did make it. How you doing? Good to see you. You feel so bad sending you that dumb voice message and you were in the hospital. Oh my goodness, Razzie. Airy, did I miss things? I did. Oh, I'm just doing a quick check, a quick scan of the GC. Hold on. There you go. It had healing properties. You're off the hook. Oh, Airy. I love you. Hope you feel better soon. I just saw your message, Natasha. Some people are draining. I think it's just like... Well, actually, I have to wake up super early. That's probably what it is. When I go into work, I have to wake up super duper early. So I think that's what makes me tired. Whereas before, when I went into work, I would be tired in like a completely different way. I used to get very anxious going into work. I used to find it very like mentally draining. So I would be like mentally exhausted after I went into work, whereas now it's like I'm just exhausted because I had to wake up super early and I've been up for like 20 hours or whatever, you know? Yeah, me too. What Razzie said, so glad you're feeling a bit better. And you took action quickly, right? That's great. What shiny Pokemon would you want to get from the weekend? What's happening at the weekend, Razvan? $30, Airy. God, I'm so glad you're eating now. Come on, Caterpie. Shine before we get to 200, right? That's the plan. I don't know why my brain was telling me that that one was going to be shining. I like mentally prepared myself for it. And it wasn't. I just finished cleaning both bathrooms so that Ricky doesn't also get sick. So kind of you. I always think that's the worst, right? I used to feel bad for, like, my mum, she got COVID and she felt, like, so terrible. And, she had to, like, feel terrible and, like, clean the house after she used it. It's awful. Yeah, right, Ari? Ooh, sounds good, Major. Is that Phineas and Ferb, right? $93%? Oh my goodness. Oh, Nintendo, that is an incredibly high number. Thank you so much. It's one of my favorite songs, like one of my favorite intro songs from a cartoon, I think, the Phineas and Ferb one. It's fun. 33 times 3? Stop it, Ari. RNG, loving you today. I appreciate you passing that love on. Come on, Caterpie. Let this be the last Caterpie stream at least, right? Then we can start fresh with some BDSP on Friday. Honeybee was slow blinking at you. Stop. That's so cute. All of the shiny luck in the world, Pug. Don't you want to save even just a little bit for yourself? That's so kind. You love it when your dog slow blinks or when they wink? Yeah, I love it when my cat slow blink. Binks does it a lot. So cute. But yeah, give some to me. I need the spare change. Ghost, you can have a little bit too. Don't worry. Doing pretty good with the staying a box ahead, which is nice. BDSP is fun. Definitely does a good job of holding your hand as a noob. I enjoyed BDSP. Honestly, the main thing I love about it now is PokeRadar. I really enjoy it. I think maybe because it is still relatively early days in terms of like how many hours I've spent PokeRadar hunting, but I'm pretty chill when it comes to like chains breaking and stuff. Like, it's just a fun experience right now for me. See, Carly, that's why I think Honeybee and Sage are similar. Honeybee is very loving, but she's not a big cuddler. That is so similar, right? Sage is so different to any cat I've ever had before. I feel like with the cats I've had growing up, they've either been like super, super lovey-dovey or quite shy and anxious and standoffish. Sage is like so loving, and she's constantly purring, constantly like rubbing herself against your legs, and you know, she wants to be in your business, but it's got to be on her terms completely. Like, if you pick her up, she is going to jump off of you straight away. She's going to squirm. She doesn't want to be held. But, you know, on the occasion that she does actually come and sit on your lap, like, it just, I guess it makes it very special when she does, like, come and give me cuddles. But she's always showing affection. It just has to be on her terms. You want to shiny hunt Shaman, but you don't have BDSP, and if I wanted, I'd need to use a physical cartridge. Yeah, see, I do have BDSP, but yeah, I missed Shaman, so I can't do Darkrai or Shaman, unfortunately. And I love Shaman. I went through my phone and found the video of Stella and you singing happy birthday. Stop. So cute. She is such a boundaries queen. That's what it is, Eri. Yeah, we could all learn a thing or two about boundaries from Sage. Sounds like Ruby. I love that. Whereas Binks, on the other hand, he could be like in the deepest sleep ever, and he'll let me like pick him up or just like move him out the way, and then he comes back and sits on you. Like, he doesn't care. Like, he just wants to be picked up the whole time. I was trying to work today and he must have jumped on my desk like 7 times in a row. And then he sits on my lap for cuddles. And then he gets bored because I'm not paying him enough attention because I'm having to work and just have him on my lap. And then he starts being silly and he jumps on my desk again. He is such a little baby. Yeah, they're so opposite. I'm so glad that they like get on with each other. Because they are very opposite cats. But I think maybe that's why they get on, because Binks has never had to like fight for my attention. Because Sage isn't really that into it, you know? Whereas I think if Sage was also very cuddly, Binks might have got a little bit more jealous. So I think they work well together. Yeah, like little puzzle pieces, right? That's cute. No, stop. For those of you that don't know, that emoji is based on my 2 cats, Sage and Binks. I love them. They're like my little babies. It is great how like even like no 2 animals are the same in terms of personality. there's no need to say anything like that. If you guys want to be here, be here. Hang out, enjoy this amazing community. I'm not gonna fight for people's subscriptions. I will fight for a shiny Caterpie though, come on. Be shiny. I'll give you a shout out. Caterpie, if you shine, I'll give you a shout out. Maximum Power, how are you doing? Good to see you. How's your day going? How's your life been? Thanks for being nice. Finally, someone respecting. There you go, Svet. Check my boy Caterpie. Oh, wait, hold on. I failed that. Check my boy Caterpie out. He's on every social media. I'm so great at this. Guys, we are 1 like away from 40 likes. Thank you so much to everyone that's liked the stream today. Do a double tap if you haven't yet. Good job. J-Dog, you love Pokemon? So do I. You have just stumbled across a live stream filled with people who love Pokemon. How are you doing? Oops. You just liked. Thank you so much, Travis. I don't know, Box. Yeah, I started to like lose motivation to name my boxes. So we got, I don't know, I don't care, box. You see 42 likes? I see 42 likes now as well. Thank you so much, guys. Pokemon's alright, I guess. You played since noon? Nice. What game are you playing, J-Dog? How long has it been? Like 2 to 3 years? Maxim, I don't know if it's been that long, but maybe it has. Coming up, so in like 3 months-ish, I'll have been streaming for 4 years. So maybe it's been that long? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Pokopia was like a few weeks ago. You've played since Pokemon Moon. Nice. You're playing ZA now. That's cool. And yeah, guys, let's not mention ages. Just a little reminder, if you are new here, we do have some chat rules that we like to follow just so everyone has a good time and everyone's safe. They are pinned, so make sure you check them out. And yeah, one of them is please don't share your age in chat for your own safety. Okay, this should be 170 for sure. Such a crazy Pokemon fan. I've been playing since noon, a whole 33 minutes. A true Loca. Thank you for understanding, J-Dog. Where have you been, Loca? I don't know, you literally just had to look up at my bedroom window. You would have seen me there for a few months. Such a crazy Pokemon fan. I haven't played for 3 weeks. Oh no. Just what I'm saying, right? Right, Ari? Shiny at 200? That would be great. It would be great to get a shiny on 200 or lower. Gonna go do some stuff. Goodbye, peeps. See you next stream. See you later, Major. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Come on, Caterpie. Shine for us. Luca. Right, we're in a new box. We're in the I don't care box. You feel so gross after cleaning, but I don't want to get up and shower yet. It sucks when you're sick and like even just showering is like a physical exertion that you just don't want to do. Because you know it's going to make you feel better after you do it, but like, wow, it's energy. Right, Razzie? What's that word at the end? Go? Oh, okay. Let Caterpie be shiny on its own, though. Demand it. Say nice things to it. Honestly, Pug, yeah, I think at least the first shiny Caterpie we got, I was saying very nice things about it first. I'll go. So you might be onto something there, Pug. Let's just tell Caterpie how adorable it is. How it's cute, big eyes, and its little button nose, and its weird antenna, and its cute little feet. It's so cute, and it's such a great shiny. I would always have to force myself to shower and then force myself to get out, right? It's such a struggle. Come on, Caterpie. Look, we're going around in circles because you're so circular and perfect. James, how you doing? Welcome in. Imagine that was shiny. How cool of a moment that would have been. You're good, James? I'm doing well, thank you. Glad to hear you're good. None of this is cool. True. But I mean, like, objectively cool. Subjectively cool? I don't know. Whichever one of those makes sense. Oh, Natasha, that's such a kind thing for you to say. TR, welcome back. None of you is cool? That's a lie. Well, if you think that's true, then I'm starting to question everything. I'm starting to question, maybe Pokemon is cool. Maybe you lack the ability to determine what's cool and what's not, and that was not supposed to sound like as much of an insult as it did. Didn't think that one through before I said it. I am a funny lady, you're so right. I really appreciate you for noticing that. $180 eggs, we are 20 eggs away from 200. Will we get the shiny before then? Which is this box. Is the shiny in one of these 20 eggs? Let's see. That's me. If you could rate Pokemon as a franchise from 1 to 10, what would you give it? Razvan, that is a good question. I've never been asked that question before. God. So I love Pokemon a lot, but as a franchise as a whole, I do feel like there are some things that need improving. I would say Pokemon is a solid 7.5 out of 10. Ah, Natasha, so close. You need to learn more Polish soon. I wish I could speak more languages. I think it's the coolest life skill to have. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. For the franchise as a whole, 7.5. And it's not really fair because I feel like I'm knocking them down on points just because of how, like, incentivized by money they are, but, like, they're a business. You know, but 7.5. Mainly, I just wish they handled the whole TCG thing better. You need to open up your packs. Good luck. Did you say... Oh. No. You were thanking me for reminding you, right? I thought you were thanking me for saying good luck, and you typed that before I even said good luck. Oh, you knew I was gonna say it? That's impressive. You are just that good. Yeah, I mean, as long as you start a box ahead, I feel like gathering and hatching is kind of the same time-wise. I feel like you can gather 5 eggs before your eggs in your party start to hatch, which is cool. Sorry I haven't been in some streams, but that's because I've been playing Hollow Knight. Hey, I'm so glad you've been enjoying Hollow Knight, Chimu. Thank you for being here. There's absolutely no requirement for you to come to every single stream, but I'm happy you're here now. You got nothing. Ugh. I'm still yet to load that game back up. I should do it just to give Razzie all my good pulls, right? That's what he says. Yeah, there you go, Ninjato. You got another Hollow Knight fan in the chat. I'm cold. Ruby was curled up against me, but my mum started rummaging in the kitchen, so Ruby went up to check and maybe get a treat, and now you're cold. Honestly, yeah, Binks has been the best little, like, lap warmer as it's been colder. Omar, how you doing? Welcome in. There are requirements. You love and hate Hollow Knight. You're playing Silksong? Nice, Ninjato. But you like both? That's cool. You play both, but you like Hollow Knight more? Nice. I love it when you guys have stuff in common that maybe is stuff that I don't really know too much of. Because then you guys can bond over it. You're going to go for a second? Sounds good, Ninjato. Come on, cat pee. Hydration check, guys. I'm thirsty today. I love that we can bond on Naruto Shippuden now. Totally. Such a bonding experience for me. I know, I'm the worst, Natasha. I'm such a hypocrite sometimes because no one makes more typos than I do. Like, no one. Maybe Rosie, but I feel like Rosie fakes her typos, you know? Which was such a stray considering she's not even here. I don't know, I come pretty close when it comes. I mean, yeah, you do also make your fair share of typos. Just go Gengar from your TCG packs. Oh, you just got Gengar? Nice. No, not yet. I'm trying to do everything in the game and you're planning to Radiance? Love. Good luck. This has been such a fun chill stream. Thank you for being here, guys. Really hope I can give you guys a shiny so we can maybe look at something a bit more interesting next time we stream. You're gonna go maybe come back? Sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you, Clocky. Thanks for being here. It's been so nice to get back into shiny hunting because I really was so Pokopia focused for a long time. Didn't realize how much I missed shiny hunting, and I definitely did. Here we go. Shiny on 205, that would be great. Check my boxes quickly. Yeah, we'll probably do this last box. So this box and this box. So we've got to gather 5 more eggs. 6 more eggs. Without a stream, there is no gathering. This is so true. That's honestly one of my favorite things because I could quite easily be doing this shiny hunting by myself off stream. But the fact that we all get to come together and hang out is just the best. Like, it's not like a normal occurrence offline to have like regular meetings with a bunch of people that you get along with so well and have similar interests in and like that want to spend a couple of hours with you like every other day. Like, it's so rare. Right, Razvan? So we're very lucky that the internet exists and we get to do this together. Jevil, welcome. How you doing? Hope I said your name correctly. Yeah, so the last box of eggs we should hatch pretty quickly because I'm not going to be gathering at the same time. Okay, this box, or these next 5 are going to take us all the way up to 200. Let's get some luck in the chat, guys, if you want to give me some shiny luck. See if we can get this thing before 200 eggs. That would be pretty cool. Or on 200 would be great, Razvan. Despite the internet, I have never met a fellow Kaiserboo. I don't know who that is. What that is, monarchist. I think I need 3 more eggs. Risha, thank you for the luck. Natasha, thank you for the luck. Appreciate you guys. Come on, thank you. I think it was 3 more. It might have been 4. So I'll get 1 more and then I'll check the boxes. We'll see. Maybe the eggs will start hatching before then. Thank you, Razvan. Right, are we done with gathering for today? 1 more egg, and then we will be done. Then we can just hatch all these last eggs. And yeah, I guess, like, I will just gather another box of eggs for Friday. And we'll do the same thing. Unless this thing shines, which hopefully it does. 3 more eggs until we get to 200. No need. You'll get it at 205. That would be incredible, Natasha. I will hold you personally responsible for the shiny if it shines on 205. And Razvan, I will hold you personally responsible for the shiny if it comes at 200. You bet your money on it? Uh-oh. Not a smart move, Razvan. Okay, this is it, Razvan. This is gonna be the one. Ah, so close. How are we doing? Do I still need the one? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be annoying, but we'll figure it out. You were so close, Razvan. I can feel it. There we go. Last egg gathered for the stream. Does this little egg have a shiny in it? We'll see in a little bit. Let's sort these out because it's going to be annoying otherwise. Oops. There we go. Okay, Natasha. You think the shiny's going to be in this batch? Let's see. There you go. Look, we can move around. We can see the scene. The scenes? See the sights. Kind of perfect time for this song to start, actually, because this is like a much more like upbeat song. Egg 210, you think, Pug? Okay. You love the scenes. Great scenes. Noah, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Here we go. You're good. I'm doing good too. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, if you are not subscribed and you're liking the vibes, please do subscribe. We're getting very, very close to 7.1k, which is very exciting. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, all you have to do is double tap. I would really appreciate it. Poznan? Monarchist? Natasha, we're getting up to 205. Let's see. Oh, that's a good question, Handle Stash. My first shiny was a shiny Glalie in Pokémon Violet. Not the best, but It is what it is. It was a pretty cool moment. Okay, Natasha, if this doesn't shine, you are so wrong. And I don't know if I can ever trust you ever again. Shiny Weedle in red. Nice. Oof, guys. Natasha lied. So, sir, this is a Pokemon Sword that I'm playing right now. It's Gen 8. It's my favorite. See you later, Ninjato. Okay, who said 210? Pug. Pug said 210. Let's see. I just grabbed the wrong batch of eggs. Wow, she's really blaming me, guys. Your shiny was an Alolan Vulpix. You didn't even know until 2 days later. That's a really good first shiny. I would be so psyched if my first shiny was an Alolan Vulpix. I can totally see how you didn't notice, but it's still a flex, in my opinion. Okay, Pug, your one's coming up. You hate how stupid your first shiny was? I don't think that's stupid. I had a real issue with Weedle Monarchist. So I was going for a shiny alpha living dex in PLZA, and Weedle, I made the terrible decision to go from Wild Zone to Wild Zone when the game first came out. And Weedle's in Zone 1, and that thing would not shiny alpha for me. So when I think of Weedle, that's the first thing that comes into my head. But I don't think that's bad. I think that's quite cool. Like, I'm assuming Weedle's pretty early on in the game as well, so pretty early shiny. Roisin, how you doing? Lovely to see you. How have you been? I'm home. I'm on 961 of 125, but Pokopia is live at the moment. Peter Mini, I totally get you. I am absolutely in love with Pokopia, but 961 out of 1025 is insane. GG's on all those shinies. That was 210, Pug. That wasn't shiny. I'm so sorry, my auto counter didn't pick it up, so I didn't get to, like, add the suspense that I did with Natasha's. Shiny deck's almost done. That's very impressive. I still have a long way to go, but I've definitely made some good progress. Your first shiny was a shiny Machop. Well, I'm just walking around in the cave. I kind of freaked out. It was on fire red. That's so cool. I'm doing good. I just finished work. I'm having a coffee before I drive home. Sounds good, Roisin. Enjoy your coffee. Be safe. The Beast, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you a lot. Do say hi if you're around. 2:15 now, Pug. We'll see. Here we go. I'm doing really well, thank you, Roisin. Life is busy, but good. We are literally 2 subscribers away from 7.1k, which is crazy. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed today. Really, really appreciate you all. Life is always busy. Been a long grind, busy on Leaf Green for resets on legendaries, but the odds are bad. Yeah, the odds in Leaf Green are crazy. I want to do Deoxys, but I'm not sure about anything else in that game, purely because the odds are crazy and no quick balls. because I always forget to mention this because I just assume that everyone knows, but I'm not just doing a National Shiny Living Dex. It's a National Shiny Quick Ball Living Dex. So they will have to be in Quick Balls. Of course, Akil. Thank you for still being here. I really hope you've been having a great day. Hug, it's not 2:15. Samantha, thank you so much for the good luck. Appreciate you guys. Come on, 15 eggs. You still did good. Busy Bee, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm good, thank you. We made it halfway through the week. Hope you're having a really great day. Sorry I'm not in your streams once. I'm just busy with life in general and some family issues. Roisin, you never ever ever have to apologize at all. It's always lovely to see you guys whenever you can pop in, but there's never any pressure to be here all the time. I mean, I went a long chunk of time not doing any streams because life was crazy. So it would be very hypocritical of me to be angry at you guys for not coming to my streams. 223? We'll see. Of course, Roisin. Does feel good to have a stream routine back now. I'm happy with my Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That tends to work well around work. 220. And it's nice to just be back hanging out with you guys. I miss you guys. And the weird thing is like you don't even realize how much I miss you guys until I am streaming again. And then I'm like, this feeling is what I missed. Just getting to hang out with you guys. Okay, 220 Pug, let's see. I caught it this time. Busy Bee says 222. It wasn't 220 Pug. So we got 223 for Natasha, but 222 for Busy Bee. Right, let's see. We have 10 more eggs left of the stream, guys. This has been fun, even though we didn't get a shiny yet. We still have 10 more eggs. Be positive, Carly. Always so defeatist before the stream's even over. What I would hear when my Furby decides to wake up in the middle of the night. Wait, what? W mums? W mums. 222? Wait, why? Why did your Furby say 222? I feel like there's some lore missing here. Okay, Busy Bee. Let's see. 222 is lucky? I hope so. Would be amazing to get it on 222. Okay, here we go. Two, two, two is not shiny. So close. Furbies were wild. I had a Furby. You don't even want to know what happened to my Furby. I'm going to tell you anyway, because it's probably less weird than where your brain is going. But I had a Furby for years, and then I never really played with it. Like, it was such a fad toy. And so it was just in storage. And then when I was like 16 years old, I was like really big. This is going to show my age, but I was a big fan of MySpace. And I was a big fan of like all of the American like scene kids on MySpace. And I wanted to be one of those kids so badly. However, the issue was, living in the UK at the time, there wasn't much. There wasn't like a hot topic. Like, there really wasn't much going on. And I saw this scene girl. I wish I could remember who it was and what the picture was. But she looked so cool. And she had like little animal ears. They were like cat ears, but they were like in pastel colors. And I was like, she looks so cool. What can I do to remake this? And then I remembered that I had a Furby in storage. And my Furby was like pastel blue and pastel pink, something like that. So cover your ears, guys, but don't. I detached the ears from my Furby so I could put like hair clips on them to attach to my hair to like give myself like the scene kid like cute little thing. And yeah, it didn't look great. I don't think I took any pictures of it because it clearly wasn't how they did it. Yeah, Rosie was great. So I had a Furby for a long time that just had like plastic bits where the ears were because I took the fabric off. 5 more eggs, guys. 5 more eggs. Taking the ears off, I did, Roisin. You had to get creative because the internet wasn't like crazy back then, you know? You couldn't just buy things from all over the world for a really affordable price. You had to get creative. Look at the time, gotta go. Razzie, you're the worst. That was a fun story. You guys got to know a little bit about 16-year-old Carly Mae. You got your little heater back, sounds good. Hopefully they can keep you nice and snuggled. See you later, Monarchist. Also, I think I may have messed up the auto counter there, because I was on that O for a long time. Let's do a little check. I think we have more than 2 eggs left. I was 16! What's wrong with that? 16 is such a young age to be getting creative. I do only have 2 eggs left. I was just a little baby. Okay. Behave, how you doing? Welcome in. Guys, we're about to hatch our last egg. Thank you so much to everyone that's been here. I apologize for that little story we just had there. But you guys are amazing for still being here. Let me say some thank yous. We had the wonderful Nate with 24 months. And then we had Chaz gifting 10 memberships. Amazing. We had Amber with 39 months and Clocky with 36 months. Again, some like insanely long member flexes. Like crazy, crazy stuff. 350 is going to be your guess. I mean, that's probably what we're going to hit on Friday, Roisin. So we'll see. Natasha gifting a membership to end off the stream. And you got Lauren was here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Let's get some hype in the chat, please. Catsp230 is not shiny, so we will be back on Friday to do this again. I appreciate you all so, so much. Have a great rest of your week. Bye, guys.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon. Oh, unicorn.